I hopefully can maybe pass along some observations about the online experience teaching. Prior to the transition, I'd started my students on a four-part tune learning process involving students writing out four etudes for each tune, beginning with arpeggios, chord scales, two note approaches, and three note approaches. Those are the basic elements. And you do it for a blues, and then there's a bunch of other standards that are listed. There's clear examples for it, by the way, too. And it's listed under YouTube under tune learning exercises, saxophone, jazz saxophone. So when the shutdown occurred, this particular lesson plan just transferred really well. I felt really fortunate, but it reinforced to me that you should always be looking for new stuff for your students. That was pretty clear. The So that's going along nicely, but at this point, the part of the process I noticed that was taking a lot of time was pencil and paper. So there is a score writer program called MuseScore that is free, and I was able to get all my kids using it. That really turned everything around. They're able to edit, and I just try to help them understand this way you can play something, you can write something, play it. If you don't like it, you can fix it without having to put your horn down or erase and all the other awkward stuff that was going on at the same time. So um, um, that worked out well. And again, it like I said earlier, it impressed on me the importance of always looking for materials for your students. Um, the other thing that I had fun with gear, putting the gear together to set up online, and I was always thinking, what would happen if you hooked up a studio microphone to your setup, like the mics we use in the studio. So I found one of those, and that worked out well. And it also turns out that that particular microphone is a highly rated podcast microphone, particularly because it has a really hot signal. Um, and I have an audio interface that I'm using, and all those typical parts of the setup. Also, like off camera, there's like a 4 channel microphone mixer that I bought surplus from a radio station, so we're going to be chaining that into the setup, and so that'll be fun. Um, and because I wanted something that had dials on it, anyway. Um, I hope that that's useful information sharing with you, and I really look forward to seeing everybody back at the physical location really soon, back at Music Works Northwest. Thanks everybody so much. All right, bye.